Christmas tree, the atmosphere here has lightened our hearts. It has enfolded us in a merry-making mood. Come on, girls. Welcome our special guest. They vote girls.
What is Christmas? It's the beautiful story of God's love for rebellious sinners. It is a forceful reminder to all.
We are doubly delighted to have our special guest from France, Reverend Father Jean-Claude Berra. Mr. Philip and Mrs. Francoise. Comes to Holy Angels every Christmas at this time? Yeah, he's loved and most awaited by all kids. He comes from Iceland, dashing through the snow, with bells on his bobtail ringing, making our spirits bright with loads and loads of goodies and gifts. Yes, it's Santa's arrival.
Darlings, dance to the melody to welcome our spirited Santa Claus right from Reindeer Land with a jubilant Christmas dash. unlimited.
Cheerfulness is the weather of the heart that giveth out verses. Galaxy of luminaries adorning the dais, reverend fathers, brothers and sisters from various congregations, respected heads of various institutions, dear parents, auto drivers and well-wishers. A very joyous morning to you all. It is my proud privilege to receive you all warmly on behalf of the management, Holy Angels Matriculation School and Holy Angels Public School as we celebrate the miracle of this special season. May I take the honor and privilege of receiving our chief guest, Reverend Father Gregory Rajan, Parish Priest of Infant Jesus Cathedral, Arsipalayam, Salem. Father is a native of Sendarapatti. He was ordained in the year 1994 by the Most Reverend Dr. Michael B. Duraisamy. From then on, Reverend Father had held various sent who exalted holy angels to high altitude in both academics and sports. She is a person with great simplicity, serenity, and a deep sense of care and warmth for those during the times of trials and tribulations. It is a singular privilege to welcome you, dear sister. We are also fortunate to have with us Reverend Father John Claude Berra, Reverend Sister Mary Joseph, Reverend Sister Balsa, and Reverend Sister Regina, who have come from France to grace the occasion. We extend a very warm welcome to you, Reverend Father and Reverend Sister. May I take the honor of welcoming our guests from France, Mr. Pierre and Mrs. Arlette, Mr. Roger and Mrs. Colette, Mr. Philip and Mrs. Francoise. Welcome, dear sir. Welcome, dear ma'am. May I welcome Reverend Father Christuraj, Parish Priest of St. Michael's Church for the occasion. A cordial welcome to Reverend Father Arokya Sami, Director of Salem Social Service Center, to partake in the day's celebration and rejoice the ostentatious display of festivities of our students. Once again, I extend a very hearty welcome to all our lovable guests who have come to grace the occasion. Welcome you all once again.
Thank you, Janani. I now request Reverend Sister Miriam, a correspondent and principal of Holy Angels Public, as a token of love and appreciation, Father, a shawl to Reverend Sister Angela. Father John Claude Berra. Reverend Sister Mary Joseph. Mr. Pure and Mrs. Arlette. Mr. Roger and Mrs. Collett. Mr. Philip and Mrs. Francoise. Thank you, sisters.
Thank you, sister.
The advent of Christ is God's reminder that God isn't twist and dance to the magical tune, mistletoe magic. virgin shall conceive a child. She shall give birth to a son, and he shall be called Emmanuel, Wonderful Counselor, Prince of Peace, Mighty God, and Everlasting Father. Let us today go down to Bethlehem with wondering shepherds and adoring Magi to see the King of Kings born in a lowly manger.
God in those days spoke to the people in many ways. He mainly spoke to special messengers called prophets. It was time for God to send his only Son to earth, as he had earlier promised to the people. In Nazareth, a town in Galilee, there lived a virgin pledged to be married to a man named Joseph, a descendant of David. The virgin's name was Mary. God sent angel Gabriel to her.
Peace be with you. The Lord is with you and has greatly blessed you.
Mary was deeply troubled by the angel's message, and she wondered what his words meant. The angel said to her,
Don't be afraid, Mary. God has been gracious to you. You will become pregnant and give birth to a son, and you will name him Jesus. He will be great and will be called the Son of the Most High God.
I'm a virgin.